What transformed the United States from a young nation into the most powerful country in the world? Was it war, economic power, or a series of world-changing events? Today, we're exploring the key moments that turned America into a global superpower. In 1898, the United States fought the Spanish-American War. What started as a conflict over Cuba quickly became a turning point in American history. In just a few months, the U.S. defeated Spain and gained control of Puerto Rico, Guam, and the Philippines. For the first time, America held territories across the ocean. This marked the beginning of the United States stepping onto the global stage. Nearly 2 decades later, the world was engulfed in the World War I. At first, the United States stayed neutral. But in 1917, Germany's submarine attacks and the famous Zimmermann telegram pushed America into the war. The entry of American troops helped tip the balance, leading to victory for the Allied powers. For the first time, the U.S. played a decisive role in shaping world events. But power didn't mean stability. In 1929, the stock market crashed, triggering the Great Depression. Banks failed, businesses collapsed. Millions of Americans lost their jobs. It was the worst economic crisis in modern history. Yet the recovery that followed would reshape the American economy and strengthen the government's role in managing it. On December 7, 1941, the Japanese military launched a surprise attack on the U.S. naval base at Attack on Pearl Harbor. Within hours, battleships were destroyed and thousands of Americans were killed. The next day, the United States officially entered World War II. What followed was one of the most massive military mobilizations in history. In 1945, the war reached its dramatic end when the United States dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The bombings forced Japan to surrender and ended World War II, but they also introduced the world to nuclear weapons, changing warfare forever. After the war, America emerged as one of the 2 most powerful nations on Earth. From 1947 to 1991, the United States faced its greatest geopolitical rivalry during the Cold War. It was a tense global struggle against the Soviet Union, fought through military alliances, nuclear weapons, espionage, and even the space race. Though the 2 superpowers never fought directly, the world lived under the shadow of nuclear conflict for decades. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, the Cold War ended, leaving the United States as the world's dominant global power. From the Spanish-American War to the Cold War, these events reshaped the United States and the world itself. They transformed America from a rising nation into a global superpower. But history never truly ends, and the balance of power is always changing. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe to Storyline, like the video, and let me know in the comments what historical story we should explore next.